What's up, basement fans? Welcome back. It's that time again. I mean, it's always time to wear clean underwear, and the best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. No, I'm referring to when we're all busy spreading cheer and goodwill toward men and all that crap. It's Christmas time. So, what I want to invite you guys to do is start a thread on Facebook and tell us what you want for Christmas. Let's keep it a little realistic, guys. No Action Comics #1, unless you can afford that shit. And if you can't afford it, why are you watching the Pete's Basement Show? Don't you have, rich things to do? I don't know, like play polo or something with your horse, because you probably have a horse, or several. Anyway, I digress. Right around this time of year, it's a little difficult for your family and friends who are what we refer to as non-nerds to buy you Christmas gifts. So, why don't you go out right now and get all of your family and friends who you think are going to buy you Christmas gifts, or who you want to buy Christmas gifts. Go ahead, we'll wait. Just bring them back and make them watch the Pete's Basement Show. Go ahead, hit pause. Welcome back, basement fans, and family and friends of basement fans. Chances are you guys are tied up in front of a computer right now being forced to watch this drivel. I apologize for the inconvenience, but don't worry, it will be beneficial to the loved one who has gone out of his way to kidnap you from your warm, toasty home. Anyway, you're probably wondering what to get him or her for Christmas. Your best bet is probably not to buy him comic books. Comic book buying can be difficult if you're not familiar with the market, guys. It's like picking up the Wall Street Journal if the only thing you know about stocks is when you used to stock the boxes in C-Town after your first job in high school. So, don't even try it. I've been there, I've done that. People have tried to get me comic books, and chances are I just wound up picking shit out on my own. They gave me money. Which, gift cards are always a nice idea, yes. Check out Amazon, check out Overstock, check out eBay for graphic novels. They're always cool. There's the Atlantis Attacks thing that came out a while back, the big omnibus. There's the Inferno crossover. There's a couple of different things. Ooh, excuse me. Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3 recently came out. That's a fucking cool ass game. I didn't want to like it, but I do. It's $40, and for all the downloadable shit that we thought we were just going to be able to download, but Capcom decided to give us a brand new game in the first place. If that was downloadable, it probably would have cost me more than $40, so that's how I'm going to justify the game. I really do like it. It's a lot of fun. And if you've got friends, it's fun. It's that simple. And it makes life easy for you to get them presents. So, what I'd like all of you guys to do is go on the Pete's Basement Facebook and check out the thread that your family members started, find their want list, and go buy them some cool shit. That's all. Now, I myself am in a giving mood this week, so I'm going to keep my segment pretty short, and I'm going to turn you over to the fellas and see what they're reviewing this week. Because, frankly, I've been drinking a lot this week, and I didn't get to the comic shop until today. So, I'm behind once again. Every time I think I get ahead on reading, fucking Wednesday comes along and just knocks me right back down. So I got about 20 more books to read, and it's now Friday, and I guess I might as well pour myself some whiskey and get started. So, let's turn you over to Steve and Ramon and see what they got to say. And join us next week for the annual Pete's Basement Christmas special. We'll see you guys then. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, whatever else there is. I don't even remember. There's so many of them now. Happy New Year. And thanks for sticking around, guys. It's been a great year. And you guys make all this fucking shit worth it, man. It's like we've got thousands of friends all over the world who write to us and talk shop. It's great. It really is. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the holidays.
Another week of books. No basement this week. Insert ridiculous reason here. And here we go. This week's been very just nothing really new and different and wow came out. That's the best way to say it. And a favorite came out. A couple of good things came out, but nothing that really went whoo. Okay, let's hurry up. Dark Horse, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 9, Issue 4. If you haven't gotten Season 8, you're kind of lost. If you haven't gotten Issue 1, 2, and 3, you're not going to pick this shit up. Seriously, don't. But it's a good book. It's a wonderful universe. It's great characters. Buffy is Buffy, and her world is crazy, and it's vampires, but it's so much more than just your typical vampires. And there's definitely none of that whole I open my shirt and I shine like a bitch vampire. It's good shit. It really is. I would recommend pick up Season 8 in trades. I think they're gonna do 4 hardcovers for Season 8. I don't remember how many issues that was. Probably 8 each. Anyways, American Vampire number 21 came out. Consistently good. This is another vampire book, except these vampires are very different. Just like this, black, white, Asians, Hispanics. There's different types of vampires too, and now they showed Native American vampire. And just if you're not picking this up, then you're probably not watching this show because you're not a fan. Batgirl number 4. Gail, I love you, but I want more than just her having survivor's guilt. Really? Fuck that. She should be partying. She should be dancing. And instead she's, moping about being able to walk and get her ass whooped by some guy named the Mirror who has incredibly strong powers, but not fully explained why. Alright. Batman and Robin number 4. If by issue 6 we don't have the episode where Batman beats his son, I'll be upset. Simple as that. Beat your son, Bruce. Beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, with a stick or none of that crazy shit. Let's not get child welfare on your ass. But smack him around a little bit. You Bruce Wayne, you're a billionaire. You can hide the marks. Batwoman number 4. If there's any book that screams it should be digital, it's this book. It is. That's not a bad thing. The art is gorgeous, really gorgeous, and most of this book it spreads, which must be really interesting to do considering for ad reasons that's usually kind of frowned upon. But yeah, a chunk of this book is fucking spreads. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 single pages. The rest are all spreads. 2 pages. It's incredible. It's gorgeous. The story's good. Not great, just good. But it's wow. It is stupendous. The design of it, the layout of it, the actual artist himself does good work too. Awesome. Green Lantern number 5. Volume 5. Sorry, number 4. Yeah, I'm that picky. I catalog my comics with volume 2. Don't judge me. Don't. Kind of dragging on. I feel this issue was I'm hot. All right, bear with me. It was just Suicide Squad number 4. I really like Suicide Squad a lot. I like Harley Quinn. She's a sick, crazy bitch that kicks a lot of ass. And continuity was there because they explained Joker being killed in Detective Comics number 1. The whole Skin Alive bullshit is going on there. We all know he's not. But Harley being Harley, she was different after that in the book, and that was cool. And there's gonna be ramifications over that. So it's a good one, DC. I like that. DC, you really fucking took a big dump on Ray number 1. It's a 4-issue limited series. Thank God. The character's interesting. The actual actual use of him was shit. I just didn't like the first issue. It could probably turn out to be a great series, but wow, I struggled to read that book. I was like, oh my god, why am I still reading this? Type of deal. Lock and Key Clockworks number 3. Next issue, we're finally gonna find out about the Omega Key. Hopefully, it was hinted today. It's more than hinted. It's just moving along, and you know this building up to a fucking end. And for those of you who are collecting this, I know Steve is also. Pete's not, but he mentioned he's gonna collect the trades when he's done. So that means he'll probably read it 10 years from now. Anyways, pick it up. Pick it up. Next we have I picked up Star Trek Legion of Superheroes number 2 and 3. And how did I feel about it? I loved it. I mean, issue 3 has this cover with the Klingons and the Kuns, and the Alge is awesome. It was a nice amalgamation of the two universes, and it reminded me of how bad DC and Marvel's amalgamation was. And I'm like, wow, DC did this great with IDW. IDW is awesome. It's a really good company and whatnot. I don't think they get enough love as they should. DC's really stepping up the game, and also I've been reading recent DC and Image stuff from like back in the 90s, JLA, Witchblade, Darkness Batman. That worked out well. So I'm thinking it's all Marvel's fault. Marvel's a dick. Anyways, let's move on. The book that I was expecting to be wonderful, wasn't. Witchblade number 150. The end of an era. Ron Morris, Stepan Sajic are no longer on the book. I think they're going to jump on that new book, Artifacts, which I kind of dropped, and I need to start picking up then if I want to look at that book then. But, that aside, spoiler alert, she's no longer a cop. I think that's kind of eh. It was a very bland story. Just no fizzle. I'm glad it wasn't like a 60-page retelling of the origin and all this nonsense. I'm glad. And it builds up, it starts a new chapter for the oncoming new team, which is great. Because, I mean, the guy from Hack and Slash, Seeley's on it, and I forgot the other person on it. Sorry. And it's good. It's a fresh start. She's out, and she's going to be out in Chicago now as a private eye, I guess. Let's see how that works. But it was not a lot of fizzle. The art wasn't even that great. Issue 149 had way better art, but that was a massive battle and shit like that. So, I mean, it had its ups and downs. Avengers Academy number 23 wasn't very jump on friendly. I didn't jump on this one. I actually jumped on the last one. And of course, X-23 is in this. She's associated with them now, I guess. Not a full member. She's friendly with them. Of course, there's some guy from the future in his younger body, and that, you know, makes me worry. But I'm giving it a chance. I heard it was good. One of our fans said give it a shot. 2 issues right now. I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. Avengers Extinction. I've always been hit or miss with Cable. More miss than hit. Way more miss than hit. More miss. There you go. There. That's how much miss. And all of a sudden he's coming back to do something that's we don't know about. That I don't know. I mean, the art's I don't know. It's just some patched up together type of freaking meanie that Marvel's doing, and Marvel's just really, they're good at dropping the ball. They really are. They're pushing the Avengers. They're pushing the X-Men. They're pushing That's really it. God knows they're not really pushing Thor or nothing like that. And they don't really have anybody else. I mean, who the fuck do they have? No, they got rid of the Galaxy books. They fucked that up. Annihilators it's just, I don't know what the fuck that is. So that's all they got. And of course now they're going to have those two collide. And it's going to lead into Avengers versus X-Men. Now obviously as a fan, I'm giddy about certain little things. I want to see Magneto fuck up Iron Man. I want to see Wolverine fuck up Hawkeye. Have Hawkeye stop being... He has so much swagger, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. You throw bows and shit. You know, that's nice and all, but, you know, on the food chain, you're not that high up there. You're not. You just, dude, you're not. I don't want to see Scarlet Witch involved in this shit, but whatever. I mean, it'd be interesting, especially, I mean, whose side does she take? I mean, she's always been an Avenger. They accepted her when the rest of the world didn't. But, she killed a bunch of them and she fucking decimated the mutants. So, she really doesn't belong. She needs to take a fucking time out, go to therapy and shit. Book of the week, which surprised the shit out of me. Carnage USA. I know. I don't do Spider-Man. Ramon, why you pick up Carnage? Clayton Crane. I think that's his name. I'm pretty sure. Let's double check. And, yep, Clayton Crane with Zeb Wells. Zeb. Awesome. This book is awesome. If you're not picking this shit up, shame on you. Shame. It's a miniseries too. I'm gonna go pick up the next one or borrow from Pete or probably both. Cause damn, the art is good. Not great. There's some panels just look like shit, to tell you the truth. But overall, there's some just wow panels that like the wow factor carries over the shitty panels. So it's cool. I highly recommend it. I mean, he takes over a fucking town, the whole town. Journey into Mystery 632. I don't know what the fuck this shit's about. Okay, that's my review. That's it. The sad part is that isn't the worst book this week. New Avengers 19. See, it has really good ingredients. They're just mixing it all in the wrong portions. That's what's wrong with Avengers. New Avengers 19 right now. Right now. And seeing Squirrel Girl kick it into Daredevil was... and Daredevil... Okay, that was funny. Daredevil cannot stand being around Squirrel Girl because she thinks like, squirrel! Squirrel! Anyways, Ultimate X-Men number 4 is, Alright, it has potential. Again, this is the shit with the ingredients, but just not bad cooks. There's bad cooks in Marvel's kitchens. God damn it, they need to go to Food Network. Bobby Flay teach them how to cook some shit up. Oh, first of all, you have a nice team. And there's that weird little kid with a weird little mutant thing coming out of his back, centipede looking thing. Alright. And you gonna pull a Stryker on this? Or Reverend Stryker Jr.? Really? With Sentinel armor on him? No, this is the Ultimate Universe. Think out of the fucking box. That's too close to the box. At most you have the lid open, but you're still in the box. And last, and frustratingly least, Uncanny X-Force number 18. 18 was it? Yes. A bagged cover. Yeah, the 90s are back. Fucking poly bags and, too much shit. 2 covers. I was disappointed. This shit was okay. It ended. It was dragged on too long, and then it's crap. And now they're gonna do a spinoff off of this with Age of Apocalypse books, and who knows where the team is at now again. And Psylocke, she got all mushy in the end, showing him a beautiful life as he dies, But then, of course, he's not. Spoiler alert, not dead. And fuckers. Those are my reviews for the week. Next week comes out Memorial. I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know what else comes out next week. Technically next week's the week before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all. Hope you have a good one. Hope get good shit. If you want us to pick up anything, more particularly me or Pete, because Steve picks up 3 books a freaking week, let us know. Email us. Also, I want our fans, our female fans more specifically, to send us a picture of them holding a little note that says peacebasement.com. I've seen other websites do it. I want us to do it. If you have a girlfriend, have her do it. If you're a female fan, one of the 3, do it. Send it to us. We'll appreciate it. Might put it up. Might not. Who knows? Just send it to us. Pete is going to go through all that email stuff and whatnot. That's it. Have a good one. Merry Christmas. Bye. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's coming up a couple of days by the time this airs.
So, okay, X-23, number 18. The artwork is beautiful. Been beautiful for quite a while. The story is not the greatest. They're not bad stories. They're just odd. The artwork is good though. The artwork contrasts. I mean, they're very fantastical, very colorful, and they're good. But a lot of it kind of contrasts the character herself, because she's Wolverine's clone. She had a shitty background, so. Um, but they do make reference to the fact that she hasn't chosen a side, whether it be Cyclops's or Wolverine's. They make reference to the fact that she was a little too close to Gambit for a couple issues there. But I have a feeling it's not going to last much longer. I have a feeling it's going to go to like maybe 10 more issues and that's it. But so right now she's charged with looking after Valeria and Franklin. You know how much trouble they get into. So, but I have a feeling that they try to want it to be fun but like deep at the same time, and it's hard to do that. So, but especially since the artwork is really good. If the artwork remains the same, I'll keep getting it. Batwoman number 4, basically, Flamebird has been training with Batwoman, they're cousins, and she gets into a bunch of trouble and almost dies. And then Cameron Chase, she's like an FBI agent for superhumans, metahumans. She tricks her into kind of revealing Kate Kane's name, so kind of they know who Batwoman is now. That's what I got from that. But the artwork is great. It's very clear artwork. It's a good marriage of great artwork and good writing and good storytelling. It's the storytelling is real. It's the way it's written. It's like kind of like the way Brubaker writes and the kind of way Rucker writes. It's real and it flows. Like, it's not like you have to spend all day trying to get through it. Not to pick on him, but I think Brian Michael Bendis tries to do that. I think he tries to write too real, where it's like, I already talked about that, so I'm not going to get into that. But, and, he's not here, so it's not fair to talk about him. He's not represented in any of these comics. But, Uncanny X-Force, basically, the story ended. It's very confusing. I don't know who's dead. Phantom X gets stabbed in the head. He's alive. Maybe. Apocalypse. Archangel is no longer Apocalypse. I wouldn't recommend it. It was like a very, very long, drawn-out thing. The very beginning, it was good. That's the way it kind of is with Marvel. The very beginning is usually good, and then the middle is like, dragging on too much, and then the end is a letdown. So, and it seems like X-Force 19 is going to be obviously a new storyline. I think it's going to take place in the Age of Apocalypse. I like the original Age of Apocalypse story. I think they're going to just do it to death, but that's just my opinion. Something else that I kind of regret picking up, Avengers X Sanction. I picked it up because it's a #1. It's a new event, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's only going to be 4 issues, which is a good thing. So let me try to. I thought Cable died. Between you and me, I thought Cable died during the whole Messiah War thing. Didn't he? Didn't he die saving Hope's life? The true hero experience. Didn't that happen? Am I wrong? But now he's alive again. Or he's somewhere, and he gets told that Hope will die or is dead, and it's because of the Avengers. We know Hope is not dead. She's running around in her own title, Generation Hope. So she ain't dead. But I don't get it. So she's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. And I don't know. So basically, he feels the Avengers are to blame. So he goes after them. He's gonna get his revenge on every single last one of them. Stupid. We already had a Civil War. We don't need X-Men versus the Avengers, which is the way it's been billed. Stupid. S-T-U-P-D. S-T-U-P-I-D. Stupid. Eh. Lock and Key. Last but not least. Lock and Key Clockworks, number 3. 10 more issues to the series is over. It's a great series. Basically, they find the time travel key and they're using it, and they go back like hundreds of years to like not colonial times, but like Civil War, not Civil War, Revolutionary War times, and see their ancestors, and then they go a little forward more, a little closer, and see their parents, and their parents are about to use. They just found the Omega Key, I think it's the Omega Key, and they're gonna release the demon, and I'm assuming the demon is what takes over the what's the character's name? Dodge, yeah, the Dodge character, because I think at that point in time, the Dodge character, he was just a regular kid. I have a feeling the demon takes him over, and that's how they got into this big fine mess. But it's a great series. They were supposed to be on TV. I think something stopped it. It'd be nice to see how they do it. So I don't know. They'd have to do it like on FX or HBO. It'd have to be something like that. They couldn't just do it. They couldn't really get away with it on regular TV, I don't think. So okay. I know Ramon reads it. I know Squirrel Adam reads it. You gotta just pick it up. Get the trades. So don't even get 10 more issues. You might go, I'll wait 10 more issues. No, don't. Just pick up the trades now. Start. It's that good. So that's it. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. See ya. Happy holidays. See you next time.
Okay, it's another week. Books. Okay, start all over again. Take 2.
That was a good clap too, and I wasted it because I can't start yet. Now we'll do it again. Fuck you. I learned, bitch! What? Don't you have, rich things to do?